All right, you guys, let's talk about Twitter. You can tweet me at there. All right, let me do all my stuff here and turn on my. Okay, now this is Twitter. One thing I like to do is I always like to look at a couple of cycles. Whenever you look at a stock, there's really several ways to look at it. Number one is notice that this is a 5 minute chart, okay? Which means every little candle represents 5 minutes. Now, I have lately gone more to a 2 minute chart. I just feel like it gives me more information. Like, for example, you'll notice that in this fifth wave extension, notice the detail here versus the 5 minute. Now, which one do you want to trade off? Do you want to trade off that, or do you want to trade off this? Personally, I like detail, especially whenever I'm counting Elliott waves. And that's what I do. Now, this is Twitter, TWTR, ticker symbol TWTR. So I'm zoomed in to a 2 minute chart. Let's kind of scroll back here. One thing that I do is I like to kind of, when I'm meeting a stock, or how do you approach a stock? Trading's a lot like golf. It sounds so easy, buy low, sell high, but executing that's a whole different story. So here you go. Let's count it 1, 2, 3. Here's the fourth wave. Now, the fourth wave is a real interesting wave. In fact, if we did an on-site, just you and me, we would talk a lot about the fourth wave. Now, this is a fourth wave. One of the rules of Elliott wave is that it doesn't go into one territory. So I mark it, anything below this is going to continue down, so that would be a good short. So for example, if you shorted this, you know that this is a confirmation point that it's going to continue down. However, if it drops down to here, then you can see, then that would be a long. So day trading, you have to really watch your pennies and cents. Now, this is a $14 stock, Twitter, but it's also it's one that, I'm watching on a penny by penny basis. One of the things that people think about when they think of penny stocks is they think of stocks that are only 5 cents. Well, Twitter's, closed at 14.34. So the whole point of this video is really get in the habit of marking your two waves. Learning Elliott wave is not easy. It takes just thousands of hours, and that's what I do all day long. If you're interested in like an alert list, you like to get on my Twitter or my, you would like to for me to text you alerts. This way, you're not having to sit in front of the computer all day long and count Elliott waves. I would really encourage you to do like an on-site, to do like a seminar. That's like $2,000 to $3,000 to kind of come to a seminar. But then get on my alert list. Or if you want the cheap way, just go ahead and sign up for the alert list. That's $250 a month. The cool thing is, even if you have one successful trade, you're up for 6 or 8 months. So $250 a month. Go ahead and email me at americano417@gmail.com. Some people, they just want to know what time it is. They don't want to know how to build a watch. Now, what I do all day long is I'm building the watch. I'm looking at Elliott wave. I'm counting the numbers. I'm looking at the cents. I'm marking the twos. I'm looking at the three waves. I'm watching the fourth extensions. I'm watching the volumes. I'm watching the stochastics. And by the way, compare that to what your fund manager is doing for your money. Is your fund manager watching your money on a 5 minute and a 2 minute basis? I doubt it. In fact, I don't want to do any. Let me say this: I'm not sure I want to raise money to be a hedge fund. So right now, I just want to. I want to educate people, because when I educate people, I get better. So if you'd like to be on my alert list, it's $250 a month. But in fact, if you want something funny, just call your fund manager and say, "Are you looking at my money on a 2 minute or 5 minute basis?" And he'll be like, or she'll be like, "What?" Say, "Well, this Fibonacci guy, this Elliott wave Fibonacci guy, he watches his money on a 2 minute basis." "Oh, he's crazy." Well, anyway, you can lose a lot of money in the market. You can also make a lot. So Elliott wave, it's a complicated theory. I like to make it simple. One of the things we learned today is mark your twos. If that fourth wave goes beyond 2, then you're not dealing with a motive phase. You're actually going to go down, so it'd be an ideal short. Sign up for my alert list. It's $250 a month. Like I said, one trade puts you up. You can get text or tweet, whatever we work out. Anyway, or you can email me your questions, americano417@gmail.com. americano417@gmail.com. Let's see how Twitter opens in the morning. It closed at 13.34, up 5 cents, but as we've talked about in this video, I don't think it's done. So I'm watching to see how it's going to tolerate that 14.25 level. TWTR, it's a great company. It's not going anywhere. I think it's a great long-term buy. So if you're just kind of looking for lazy money, you don't care anything about day trading, Twitter's a great company. Anyway, we can talk more about stuff, but I don't really want to recommend stocks. I want to teach people, because I'm just a big believer that when you teach people, they'll eat for a lifetime. If you give them a fish, they'll just eat for a day. So that's one of my passions, is teaching and helping people out financially. If I can teach you how to make money in the market and make some money myself, would love to do that. Anyway, sign up for my alert list, $250 a month, or we can do it on site. That's where we start spending some real money. Americana417@gmail.com, or tweet me at Fibonacci.